Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous, the day-to-day grind. Prime time grind all the time. Yes, it is. As you can see, 10.448. We're within 1.2 million from hitting the 10.45. Another 50 million increment. And that's after I spent over 100 million just on modules. And then I made that up too, which I like doing. I like to continue the increments that we're doing. And but we're ready again. Well, Frontier made some dramatic cuts, and it's the same as the last preparing for Fleet Carrier, so I shouldn't have to go through the whole spiel. Just watch the previous prepare for Fleet Carrier and Space Legs and Planetary personal bases and landing on planets with atmosphere. So watch the previous video, and it hasn't changed since that previous video today in the same day. So I give you the full spiel. So sometimes I will repeat it again, and then sometimes I'm going to point you to the previous video or a previous video. Well, we need to go back to Sothis mining and pick up another load, and all we have to have is 1.2 million, which we have 280 cargo units, so that's pretty simple. Be sure to look to the bottom of the video to the right, and you see my subscribe button. Please press that because it helps me with YouTube. I'm far away from their minimum subscriber requirement, so every subscriber helps to get closer to that. But I need a lot of subscribers right now. And now hours total watched we're doing pretty well on. And we're headed that direction. But we haven't reached that minimum either. So watch my videos, subscribe to my channel. It doesn't cost you a thing just to subscribe to the channel. And you're notified when I produce more videos. And underneath the video in the description you will see options to donate. Because of the high cost of putting over 570 videos together just since January, I need help. So if you would, underneath the video to the left you'll see my YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG, where you'll find those 570 plus videos, and they're all fascinating. I cover my gameplay from January. Pretty much everything I do is recorded, and I pick out things to publish during that time because it takes so long to edit and then publish. I want to make sure it's relevant to what we're doing. So we need to get out to Sothis mining. It's a good time to do that. And I do appreciate you coming along and watching. If no one watched and no one subscribed, then
landing gear retracted.
Docking clamps retracted. You are go for departure.
it really wouldn't be worth it.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I scan many sources many times a day where I come up with that information to bring back to you.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And there's credible leaks that we get from time to time, so that's where we get the space legs, the planetary home bases, and the landing on planets with atmospheres. That's where that comes from. But Frontier has told us that the largest update in Elite Dangerous history is coming in December, and the leaks are we're getting the space legs and the planetary bases and landing on planets with atmosphere. And we've been getting those same leaks since last year. So it seems that's the direction that we're going. So, but when or if it changes, I'll bring that to you. But that's what we're seeing so far, and that's why I'm grinding as much as I'm grinding, because even though the space legs and the things that's supposed to come out in December, it's a DLC, so you got to pay real money for that module, it'll still take credits. Everything in this game takes credits. So grind all the time is what I have to do. I have to grind. Sis left. So we got to pick up a load. It only has to be 1.2 million, and we average over 12 million. So, and as high as like 24 to 28 million. So it's pretty easy. Very easy peasy right now to do that. I try to bring you a video roughly every 50 million increment. It could be a little over, it's usually a little under, so you can see when we cross it, but you know, either way it's, you know, in that range. And if I spend money like I did on the pythons a few weeks ago, I try to make it up before I bring you another video. Just like I did today when I bought those power plants and FSD drives. Went from about 72 to 92 modded modules. So I added about 20. And it was well over 100 million. We have to always watch our sensor to see if pirate pops in right behind us out of thin space, because they have superpowers. Sis Max. Sis left.
Docking request granted.
And we come in a-blazing because we have ships that try to beat us to the request, because there's only one medium pad, and the same ships that follow me throughout the galaxy, because this game is an obstacle course. It's made to be that way, and I play solo, so I get the NPCs, the computer-based players. And they try to throw obstacles in your way constantly.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
And if you come out to Sothis, you see on these reputation bars, they're all maxed out. You have to do that. That's a requirement to get the mission rewards that I'm getting. And you need to donate to each faction. That's how I get these deliver 2 and deliver 3 units. It's because I donated in the past. So you need to do that too, while you're building that reputation. Sis left. And what I do is I look at the oldest ones first to get an idea of where it's going. We have a Brunel. Just making sure we have enough Brunels. Yep, we got enough. Okay. And that partial alone is 8.2 million, so that will do it. See, I have a lot of these 2s and 3s because I've donated in the past. Gotta wait for that mission critical message to throw me to the top of this board.
Incoming mission critical message.
That drives me crazy. Part of that obstacle course, of course. 'Cause that's what it's all about. It's much less about reality and much more about obstacle and pirate fantasy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
That's the idea. For us to max out what we're taking to one location. Now we look for any location within the 3, Brunel, New Dawn, and Babbage, that's a Palladium, because that pays the most, and only New Dawn for gold. Now, if we load it up and we still have space left, then we'll look for anything to fill that last part up. So right now we're looking for Palladium and gold. And New Dawn is the only one that would get the gold at this time, because there's so many missions going to New Dawn. See, the gold's to New Dawn, so then that's fine. We take it. It's a contract, and you just take the contract and you fill it at another time. You have 24 hours to fill it. And you can have up to 20 stacked missions. And it drives the purist crazy that if you stack missions for some reason. Sis up. Sys left. Sys left. But I make sure my cargo hold is full to the destination I'm going to. I do my best to make sure it is full. So we maximize the delivery. I don't like wasting cargo space. I have 280 units of cargo space. I want to fill every inch of it. Just make sure you look to the bottom of the screen to the right and press that subscribe button, because it doesn't cost you anything and you get notified when I create additional videos, and it helps me with YouTube eventually when I get to the minimum subscriptions.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Take this load to Brunel, unload it, and we should be over that 10.45. We keep creeping up there. We have enough for beta 2,
4,
I believe.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Now they take the snapshot of live, which this is, 2 weeks prior to beta. We don't know the exact date of beta 2. So I'm hoping this 10.4 is in beta 2. We will find out. I had 6.3 in beta 1, and at the time of beta 1 I had 9 billion, but because they took it 2 weeks prior, I only had 6.3. So we'll see. I want all the modules except for the black market, and you pay an activation fee, and it's probably still going to be 600-700 million for that activation fee. It was well over $1 billion. And in beta 1 my upkeep cost was 127 million per week, and now it's supposed to be about 15 to 20 million a week. Yep, I really appreciate that, because I was going to buy one no matter what. I already miss it, so I'm looking forward to beta 2, and I'm ready to play with it again. Had a lot more runners today. And I've had up to 6 today. I've got videos where I'm interdicted 7 times. Sys left. And I had a video about a week ago where I get attacked at the station.
DeLacy, Romeo Golf, India. The Federation welcomes
Sis left.
Follow station
Incoming
protocols
mission
and
critical
enjoy your visit,
message.
Commander.
So put in my search in my YouTube channel, Pirate Attack. And this last one was the most interesting one.
Permission authorized. Assigned to landing pad 1-1. Docking assist enabled. Approach is clear.
See, I have about 3 or 4 of them out there of Pirate Attack. But the latest one is the one you really want to watch. The others are quite wild too. It's part of that insanity. Sis up. And for the fleet carrier, the reduction in cost is the first time that I can ever remember that Frontier ever listened to their players. Usually they just say, that's just the way it is. So sad. You know, too bad, so sad. But this time they actually listened. It just put me into shock. I couldn't believe it. They would actually care what their players think. That's
Lighting gear
just not
deployed.
Frontier. They just usually don't care what their players think.
Landing complete. Engines disengaged.
Yep, we should easily go over that 10.45. Right here we'll do it for sure. This very first partial. Yep, 10.457 even. And we still got more to deliver. Okay, that was 10.5 million right there. And we still got more. Now this is a partial, so we won't get paid for it yet. Sis right. Still got another one. Now I'm happy that Frontier did listen to their players this time because they made some really nice changes. Sis right. Yeah, I'm very pleased with the changes that they made. See, we made about 20 million on that run. Not bad. Need to get back to Sothis mining and we'll complete this video. But before we do, let's go over to contacts. There's a material trader here. And I want to make sure that everything, there's no zeros. Except for this one. I don't mind that one. At Jameson crash site we fill that up. No, we didn't have any zeros. Well, that's a good thing. I just want to make sure there's no zeros. Okay. Sis left. Go back to Sothis mining. And I do plan on going to Dav's Hope and Jameson crash site within the next 7 days. And make sure you watch those because those are really good videos. But also make sure you press that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner of the video because it doesn't cost you anything, helps me with YouTube, and you get notified when I create additional videos.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship detach complete. Clear for departure.
Please consider donating. You'll find the donation information under the video in the description. And make sure you go to my YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG, where I have over 570 more videos, and they were all made since the beginning of January. So in the year 2020, R3306. So it's all newer content. So please watch more video.
Docking reservation protocols. Submit a request before landing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just get back to Sothis mining and then we'll end the video there. And we made our goal.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So at 10.5, I will bring you another video. Which I run 2 to 3 additional runs that you do not see. I record every one of them, but if something really crazy happened, I'd bring it to you, like that pirate attack I was talking about. That was during one of those 2 to 3 runs I normally don't post. But strange things happen at times. I have over 2,300 hours, and so I get to see about everything. I do have a series on Ultimate Fishing Simulator and on VR Pinball, but probably 99% of all the views are on Elite Dangerous, so you can kind of understand why most of my videos that I create are on Elite Dangerous. Do I have enough for the fleet carrier if they took the snapshot today? Absolutely. Do I have enough for June? Absolutely. But what I'd like is, after I spend the $8 billion on the fleet carriers, probably what it's going to wind up costing in all, I would like to have $10 billion left for any additional surprises or content in December or sooner. But I want to take the fleet carrier everywhere, so Sis left. So it will cost. I mean, the fuel is not cheap. It's $42,000 a ton. But the range will be double now, or over double, they said. So that's awesome. I will still mine it. I'm not a great asteroid miner, but I'll still mine it. To bring you surface asteroid mining. I haven't done the subsurface or the core mining. I have purchased the mining tools to do that. But the very few times that I have tried, it hasn't worked out. And I'm sure I'm doing things wrong. So I've been watching a few videos. But I make all my credits, over probably 98% of all my credits are made from cargo missions. Yes, I hate interdictions. Yeah, I use the word hate because I do. I hate them. But nowhere else in the game I can make the credits that I make. Sys max? Sys left?
Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Sys left?
Docking request denied. Docking request denied.
Yeah, every time I come in hot, I don't win every
Docking
time.
request denied.
It's probably someone was already on the pad at the time.
Docking request denied.
Yeah, the ship's already leaving.
Docking request denied. Docking request granted.
But I win more often than I did before. By coming in extremely hot.
Landing gear
Full
deployed.
power. And requesting docking right at 7.5.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Now what I'll do is I'll check for new missions because I'm going to edit that video, this video, and when I come back there's probably going to be additional missions. So I'm going to go ahead and look for them now, exit, and work on this video to get it published as soon as I can. See, there's a goal, and it's New Dawn, so we'll accept it. There's a Palladium, and we accept it no matter of the 3 locations we go to for any of those, because Palladium pays the most. So we take those. Okay. Well, that's where I wanted to get to. Make sure you press that subscribe button. Helps me with YouTube. You get notified when I create the videos, and it doesn't cost you anything. Look under the video in the description and consider donating. And there's ways that you can donate there. Under the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube page, GFM_RDG, where there's over 570 videos as of the publishing of this video. So until the next video, come back and watch, and I do thank you for watching.